Well, we're what? We're almost an hour and a half into the stream. I just did a side mission, and I have to say that based on what we've seen so far, this is a completely different experience than what I played at launch. So the launch version of this game, I would go sometimes hours, and we wouldn't see hardly anything, and we would occasionally get some of the spawning from the A life, but for the most part, it was wide open spaces. And we've just come through. I think I've seen at least half a dozen groups now. I almost got nailed by the shards there while I'm talking. Matt Giggs coming on with another $10 super chat. Says Indiana Jones became a top 5 of the year. I probably put 30 hours into the game after it came out. So good. Maybe turn recent movie nights with my girl into rewatching the classics. I had a great time with them. Oh, did I just walk through another? I did. I didn't even see it. So it was eaten. Indiana Jones was great. That's another one I would be happy to do another playthrough through at some point. But oh, and here's another group. Here's another group, guys. Like literally, like the zone is so full of life now. Unfortunately, I think they saw me. No. They did. I need to get out. Oh, fuck it. I ran right through a glass shard. This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. That's a big group, guys. In this case, they're bad. Oh, shit. Where'd he go? Alright, we cleared him. That is a perfect example of the A-Life working perfectly, guys. Like, we actually have spawn happening, things coming out of the woodwork, and in some cases wanting to kill us. In other cases, we've been able to follow along in the squad's footsteps and have them take the heat for us. So, for my money's worth, this is patch 1.1. I gotta say, like, I do wish that this would have been the game that I got to play my first playthrough, because I played the first playthrough before they even did the first patch. I think the first patch came when I was 3 hours from the finish. So I did a 62, I think it was a 62-hour playthrough, and the first 59, 60 hours were raw, uncut Stalker 2. Now that they've got the A-Life working, I think that was group 7 or group 8 we've run into in the first hour of the stream. So, for those of you who have been on the fence about wondering whether or not you should wait to play the game, I think now would be a good time to jump in. The A-Life might not be perfect. Like, I'm sure they're going to do balance passes. Somebody was saying earlier, did I think that it felt like there was too much activity in the zone? I don't think so. I've definitely come across, 10, 15 minutes of empty space here and there throughout this 1 hour playthrough. So it doesn't feel overly populated to me. Maybe some people do, but having played 60 hours of unpatched game at the launch, I can tell you that there were hours of gameplay back then at the launch of the game where I didn't see anybody or anything. So now being able to have 7 groups, I think it was 7 groups, might have been 8 in the first hour of gameplay. Like, we just went and ran and did a side mission and came back. So now that it appears to be working, I would say now's a great time to jump in if you haven't jumped in yet. Or if you've been waiting for them to patch the A-Life, I think it's working very well right now. Obviously, they're going to continue to balance it and etc. So, great change. I don't know why, by the way, I don't know where people are getting off that it was a 110 gigabyte patch. It was not a 110 gig patch for me. It was a 12 gig patch on the Xbox Series X. So I don't know where the 110 gig thing came from. Patch 1.1 though, I gotta say gets 2 thumbs up for me. A-Life feels really, really good. Anyway, yeah, patch up if you haven't, guys. Give it a shot. It's in a really good place now, and I can't wait to see what the team continues to patch into the game. Yeah, Tom Lee, it's a massive improvement.